Welcome to the special 181st session of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. Yours truly, Adrian h.a.dragan. Get the clock started. Start marching, running, jogging, walking fast pace. This is the 181st session of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, created, produced, made right here in this room, office and temple underground, where to that trinity of room, office and temple was added the fourth dimension of being a gymnasium for the past years. Right here on my fitness journey, I've lost more than 72, that is 72 pounds up to this moment in time. Commence, stretch all your bodily limbs, get warmed up a few 5 minutes, 6 minutes. We're gonna do a little bit of marching steps back and forth. We will be doing the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. This will be yours truly, Adrian h.a.dragan, who's being reborn as Adrian h.a.dragan, yours truly, androgynous founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, which are one empire, the sun under the stars on earth. Mission, vision, and philosophies complementary for world peace, international security, global justice, and universal freedom. This is the 181st session of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. What is the General War Integrated Total Body Training System? Is this what you will witness right here? This is my 181st session. Created in this room, office and temple, design created to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, which in a nearly providential paradoxical way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crisis, predates it by about 93 days. Yours truly back in October 2019, after having been up to that moment in time about 15 months in my fitness journey. Up to that point in time, October 2019, I had lost about 55 to 60 pounds. So up to today, I've lost more than 72 pounds. And after was alarmed by what was going on in the world, namely the deterioration of relations, geopolitical tensions, and crises across the world, specifically the US-China trade war, the arrest of Meng Wanzhou by Canadian authorities on an extradition treaty, the CFO, Chief Financial Officer of Huawei, and the consequent subsequent detainment of two Canadian nationals, Michael Spavor and Michael Kovrig, to Canadian citizens by Chinese authorities. I've decided, I was saying, as a world peace advocate, paradoxically still am calling for the reestablishment of cordial, mutually beneficial, and friendly relations across the world for world peace. My trinity on COVID has been, is, and will be this. First and foremost, do not know what caused COVID for sure. Second, believe it was transmitted from snakes to human beings. I don't believe it was another animal. What's called zoonotic transmission from animals, from fauna to human beings, from animals to human beings. And third, since I do not know for sure, although I believe it was transmitted from animals, but I'm not 100% sure about it, if my belief in the transmission of humans to humans by animals of COVID is confirmed, thus there's a doubt. And thus, since there's a doubt, no 100% confirmation. Third, the Trinity, I cannot rule out another possibility, be it XYZ, a man-made virus, an accident in the lab, an experiment gone wrong, a bioweapon, etc., etc., etc. A fourth dimension to that Trinity of my belief on COVID that I don't know for sure. I believe it was snakes to human beings. And third, I cannot rule out another possibility, is the fourth dimension. What I do know 100% without any doubt whatsoever is that before COVID, 93 days or so before COVID, right here in this room, office and temple, yours truly, world peace advocate and independent artist, activist, and athlete, the world's greatest living dancing millennial poet, has created this new workout called the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, which was designed, created to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, which is ongoing since the timeline of the scenario ends in July. But again, I've created this workout to go hand in hand with World War III scenario, which in an eerie, paradoxical, providential way resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crises. And since COVID hit, and since my scenario resembles it in many ways, that's what, since July 24th, 2020 have began advocating for the creation and the establishment of the Dragon Empire thereof. Yours truly, Captain Dragon of the Empires of the West, the Armies of the West, founded the Dragon Empire for world peace, calling on all ALL willingly loving to support the mission, vision, and philosophy thereof. And I've been becoming advocate thereof since July 24th, 2020. Since, paradoxically, providentially, in a parallel way, it resembles the COVID-19 health crisis and financial crisis, of course. I'm calling for the establishment of the force, parallel, similar to what I've envisioned in the scenario that began in October before COVID, 93 days before COVID. The first session of my workout and the beginning of the scenario was October 17th, 2019. However, the timeline of the scenario was in the future. The fictitious stock market crash was part of the scenario, called Black Halloween, which consequently triggered a global financial collapse on November 6, which 11 days later consequently triggered a surprise attack by China and North Korea on the North American West Coast, due to many China and North Korea and its allies blaming the collapse on the Trump administration and the imposition of tariffs thereof, the US-China trade war. That was begun by the Trump administration, of course. This was fictitious. I was a world peace advocate, still am. But as a student scholar of history, I've included these elements which were developed to be incorporated in the scenario, real life events that inspired my scenario, such as the Pearl Harbor attack, the US-China trade war, the arrest of Meng Wanzhou, chief financial officer of the Huawei, who had overtaken Apple and Samsung to become the biggest telecommunications equipment maker up to that moment in time. And so I've created this workout to go hand in hand with the scenario. And since paradoxical providential way it resembles the COVID-19 health and financial crisis, that's why I've been, of course, advocating for the creation, like I've envisioned it in the scenario, of a force from willingly loving citizens, from the mobilization of citizenry, local, national, international, Canada, US, and our allies, NATO, North America, NORAD, North American, NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and willingly loving citizens by a doctrine of the 1% of willingly loving adult population to incorporate, create a new force, absorbing and infusing with all existing public and private institutions of security, public and private security institutions and organizations, and of course with the armed forces of the world to create the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, officially titled, aka the Dragon Army, primarily to oversee the public domain of the Dragon and the Dancing Goddess Empire, to encourage people to work out, train, volunteer, exercise, which has been, is, and will continue to be medicine for yours truly, as I believe it is for many. And of course to maintain the hygienic protocols in the public domain, as well as to secure the three elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport for all by a public-private partnership, the creation of the global central bank by my theory, the Phoenix People's Party, the anti-war, anti-poverty, anti-racism, universal love, revolutionary, universal revolutionary centrist party, revolution that is not fascist, not communist, concording the universal centrism of securing by a public-private partnership the three elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport for all. Once we have those three elements secured, we can ensure people's mobility, local, national, international, throughout the empire of the people, and ensure and encourage people to work out, train, exercise, create, do volunteer work, community work, do community work, volunteer, etc., community work. Once you have those three elements secured for all, public-private partnership, food, housing, and transport, and that will be the mission, vision, and philosophy, enforcement of the new Dragon Army, International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force. Then we can encourage people to love, hygiene, keep hygienic. We can get dirty, people got to get back clean. And exercise, which has been, is, and will continue to be medicine of choice for yours truly. This is the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. These are the rules, and anybody willingly loving to become a Dragon existing public security and private security force to be infused with the Dragon Army and existing armies. You also must be able to do the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the 300. Within these rules, these are the rules: simple, effective, and efficient. You have 93 minutes to complete the 300 workout. You got to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hops within 93 minutes. A maximum of 13 repetitions per set, a minimum of 3 or anywhere in between. You can do 10 like me. I'm doing 10 sets of 10 reps each for 10 reps per 10 sets for each push-up, squats, hawks. It'll give me 100 squats, 100 push-ups, 100 hawks. That's the 300. Minimum 3 reps per set, maximum 13. Those numbers, keep in mind, they go together. 13 and 3. 13 maximum reps per set, 3 minimum, or anywhere in between. It's not overly regimented. You can play within those rules, integrate more cardio. However, once you start the clock, 93 minutes, there's no pause. You got to do it. 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hawks, 13 maximum, 3 minimum. A minimum 31 seconds marching, jogging, walking fast pace in between each exercise. Whether you do squats, push-up, hawks in whatever combination, or you finish the hawks 100, you finish the push-ups 100, you finish the squats 100. You got to march 31 seconds minimum. March, run, walk fast pace, jog, marching preferred. Marching steps like this. Keep in mind, it was created, designed to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario, to be the de facto examination for all who are willingly living to become the Dragon Army. If you don't pass this test, you can be an ally, a supporter, a lover, my brother and sister. But the motto of the Dragon Empire is nobody is born a dragon, you become one, not even yours truly. Whose surname is Dragan, D-R-A-G-A-N. Blood, sweat and tears, much pain, financial insecurity. The streets of Hawk Island, Montreal, loneliness, depression, suicide, you name it. Nobody is born a dragon, but I'm becoming Dragon Zero, yours truly, with these push-ups, hawks, and squats. Dragon Zero, nobody is born a dragon. This is the motto of the Dragon Empire. You can be an ally, support the citizens, support the mission and vision and philosophy of world peace, international security, global freedom, and universal love and justice by securing the 3 elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport via public-private partnership with the global central bank to issue a universal currency of exchange. However, if you want to be a Dragon Army, part of the Dragon Army, you must be able to do this workout just within these rules. 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hawks. You got 93 minutes to complete it. Once you start the clock, 93 minutes, you got to do them within the rules. 13 maximum repetitions per set. 3 minimum, or anywhere in between, or you got to march between each set. After you do, let's say, 7 push-ups, you got to march a minimum of 31 seconds. March, jog, walk fast pace. Those are the rules. The de facto, keep in mind, came from the origins of this scenario, to be designed, operated for the Dragon Army to secure a perimeter of X, Y, Z square kilometers, square miles, for the 3 elements: food, housing, and transport. You got to be able to march, drop the food, etc. Make sure people got the hygiene secure, the transport XYZ, the transport being by automobiles, lanes, by the transport, rails, etc., etc., etc. All public and private transport to be secured. Yours truly. Tell the leaders of the free world my message. Message is simple, not open to interpretation, negotiation, or misunderstanding. This is my message to the leaders of the free world. Leaders of the free world, this is Dragon Zero's message. Drop down. Give Dragon Zero 13 push-ups. With love and for the sake of world peace, we're gonna do some squats. Whoever has entered the Dragon's Lair, you are invited to join the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. Yours truly, my 181st session. Or you're invited to do some push-up stretch. Encourage you to exercise, train, work out. Has been, is, and will be medicine of choice for yours truly. If not, you have a safe, be safe, be loved, and be well. That felt good. And a very important thing, bottle of water. Gotta thank my friend, oftentimes teacher, the one I love and call sister, who threw that trinity of sister, friend, teacher. That's the 4th dimension for the moment being my one and only financial sponsor, providing filters for yours truly to drink cleaner, pure, healthier water with this bottle of water. 710 milliliter water bottle. Do recommend for anybody doing the session of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. If you can't do it within the rules, you want to be a dragon, don't give up. I was born with a surname Dragon, D-R-A-G-N, but it took blood, sweat, and tears, pain, suffering, push-ups, thousands of squats, tens of thousands of marching steps in these steel-toe boots, the past years in Hawk Island, Montreal. I mean, we're born as Dragon Zero. Nobody's born a dragon, but however, you can be an ally, support a citizen, subject of the Empire, the Dancing Goddess, and the Dragon Empire, one empire. Under the sun, under the stars, on earth. For world peace, international justice, global freedom, and universal love by the Phoenix People's Party. This is a hawk. Get ready, we're gonna do some hawks. Hawks in 5. Pay close attention. This is the hawk. We're gonna have to stretch before to the sky. Main stretch to the sky, you become ballet. This is a hawk. On the toes we go. Simultaneously, you propel your body and your hawk wings 180 degrees while turning your hawk heads east, west, north, south, up and down. And your hawk. Turn your heads, go as a ballerina. You train your toes, you train your feet, your ankles, your laterals, your neck. Although my neck is a bit sore, same for yesterday, I broke my one more. There we go. Good job, Mark and March. Remember, minimum of 31 seconds. Get something to hydrate with, something to wipe off the sweat. And we're using this Green Mojo, bust the dance move as we go. Right here. Simple, effective, efficient total body training system. Next, we're gonna do the push-ups. Gonna switch the cap so it doesn't bang into the floors as I do it. And get ready to drop down and give me some push-ups. Now, that felt good. So the push-ups, these 3 exercises, the trinity of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, consists of the trinity of exercises. The push-ups work mainly the chest, the core, the arms, mainly, but not only. Many other muscles are integrated in the push-up. We'll tell you, many will say that the push-up is one of those exercises which by itself is a total body workout. Many muscles are integrated with the push-up. However, the push-up in combination with the squat of course will give you those thighs, that peach. And of course, with the hawk, you train also the feet. Take the socks off of this one. Yeah. The feet, the ankles, the laterals, and of course the neck. So this trinity, squats, push-up, hawks, is meant to increase natural body lean, athletic, natural strength, natural agility, natural muscle development. And of course the 4th dimension to the trinity of push-up, hawk, squats is the integration of the cardio, which you have a minimum requirement for the cardio, just for the examination of anybody willingly loving to become a dragon soldier, peacekeeper, warrior of the Dragon Empire. Nobody's born a dragon. Get down squats. Not even yours truly was not born a dragon because somebody named same was biological father or heredity or non-sectarian. The Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire are non-sectarian, financially, spiritually, physically, in any way whatsoever. All willingly loving. Become allies, supporters, citizens, subjects. Nobody's born a dragon, not even myself. It's push-ups, squats, marching steps, blood, sweat, and tears. Nobody's born a dragon, you become one, willingly loving. One more. That felt good, I felt it. It's got 3 phases. First phase is from the first session that you do to the 100 session, which is the birth and the growth. The second phase from the 100 session to the 200, of which I'm doing my 181st. So I'm in the second phase, which is the unleashing of the super growth, super development, super lean, natural muscle and strength and agility building. And the third phase, from the 200 session to the 300, is the regular, natural or moderate growth. And after 300 session of the 300 workout, which I got 100 something to go, 119 if I successfully complete this 181st. After 300, which I've originally from the beginning said to do 300 sessions, you'll reach a plateau probably. And then we'll have to add something or do something else. Hawks, fly high. That felt good. A little bit of hydration. h.a.dragan. Dragon army, follow me. h.a.dragan. Hydrate. Hydrate and get ready for some push-ups. Push-ups in 10. Push-ups. Yeah, I know that was more than 10, but I'm gonna mark it as 10 anyways, just do a little bit of extra. I need some sugar later. I still got some love handles. A little bit of extra weight. Don't want to turn into lean natural muscle mass. I got what? 26 days until the first day of summer. Again, COVID. I got 3 negative tests 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, and in October 2020. But I think I had it. I was so sick, pestilential. It was like death, pestilence, and disease. Pestilence, death, and disease. Disease, pestilence, and death. I was so sick. End of January until about February 20th. February 20th. On February 20th, I've started healing, and since then, in many ways, Adrian h.a.dragan died and being reborn. Yours truly, Adrian h.a.dragan. And this is COVID. Truly androgynous founder of the dancing goddess and the dragon empire for world peace, international security, global freedom, universal love. Squats. one more, one more. Ah, that felt good. That felt really good. Get ready for Hawks. Hawks in 10. I'm gonna fly high, call Elon Musk, brother. I'm an admirer of Elon Musk. SpaceX in a parallel life. I was 11, 12, or 13, would have chosen science, innovation, and technology. It's a parallel path. Still at heart, pretty much a nerd. Get ready. Elon Musk. My brother, if anybody got Elon Musk, whatever, contact. You know, like dragons, crew spacecraft stuff, dragging into Dragon Craft. Space Dragon capsule, dragging us up sky high. Hogs to the sky, ISS, International Space Station. Let's go, spread your wings, Hawk. On the toes you go, ballerina, propel your body up, rocket. Rocket Hawk. Let's go, 180-degree motion, hands simultaneously. This is a Hawk. Turn your Hawk heads east, west, north, south, up and down. One more, one more. Ah, yeah. There we go. There we go. Good job. Mark march. Wipe out sweat. Always felt better. Sometimes I just don't feel like doing it. I'm very moody. I've suffered depression, pain, name it, addiction, loneliness, poverty. Working out, training, exercising has been, is, and will be medicine of choice for me since day one as I started. Been asking for the mass financing thereof, especially from my brothers, athletes in the NHL, NFL, NBA, MLB, making millions of dollars a year to boys to play with a little stick, a little pucky puck. Give, especially to the youth, to work out, train, exercise, and to mass incentivize that public-private partnership. Let's go, push-ups in 5. Push-ups. I know that was more than 10, however, gonna mark it as 10. Mark it as 10. Get ready for more squats. First, h.a.dragan. Hydrate. Hydrate. Hydrate and squats in 5. Squats. ta 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 ta. Ah. Good job, mark and march squats. We get ready for some hawks. Hawks in 10. Hawks, spread your wings, fly high. Toes up, ballerina, ballerina up through the sky simultaneously. Propel your rocket, spread your wings 180 degrees. Then your hawk heads west, south, up and down, east, west, north, south, left or right. One more hawk. Ah, that felt good. Good job. Mark and march. I need to do a little bit of wiping the sweat. Get ready for push-ups. Push-ups in 10. Push-ups. Good job. h.a.dragan. Hydrate. Hydrated squats. Let's go. Squats. Down we go. Go, 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 go. Squat, squat, squat. That felt good. Mark and march. Good job. Get ready for some hawks. H-A-W-K-S. Hawks in 10. Let's go. Hawks. Fly high. Space station high. Sky, sky. Spread your wings. Toe up. Ballerina like hawk. Ballet. Ballet style hawk. Spread your wings. Spread. 180 degree. Turn your hawk heads. Directions you choose: north, west, east, south, up and down, left to right. So like you see. One more. One more, again. Ah, yes. Oh yeah, that felt good. Wipe off sweat. Get ready for some push-ups. Push-ups in 5. Push-ups. Get ready for some squats. Squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat. Good job. Mark and march. Mark and march. Get ready for hawks. Hawks in 10. Fly high. Spread your wings. Turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south, up and down, left or right. And hawk. Spread your wings 180 degrees simultaneously. So go on the toes, ballerina, ballet. Ballet, ballet. Hawk hands, hawk hands, hawk headed low. Shh. 3 more. Ah. Ah. There we go. Good job, mark it. March. Mark and march. Squats in. Push-ups. Push-ups in 10. Add 5 seconds, make sure we get a 31-second minimum count. Now. Oh yeah. I was like 13, but I'm gonna mark it as 10 anyways. Oh yeah. High pop sweat, hydrate. That's an order. Dragon Army, all ALL orders given by yours truly, Dragon Zero. Captain founder of the Dragon Army, Dragon Empire, yours truly, General of the Armies of the West. All orders, ALL, orders by Dragon Zero, yours truly, born Adrian, h.a.dragan, must be obeyed by the Dragon Army. That stated no order will be given that will not myself. Dragon Zero will be willing to execute, follow, or do. Hydrate. All ALL orders will be to maintain the hygiene, standards hygiene in the public domain of the dancing goddess in the Dragon Empire. Encourage people to work out, train, exercise, love, clean hands, wash, wash, rub, rub, soap, 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 soap. We can get dirty, dragons. I love to get dirty myself from time to time, but we don't stay filthy. We can get dirty, but we don't stay filthy, because staying filthy breeds germs, disease, bacteria. So we gotta get back clean, royal, lofty, regal. There you go. See, demonstration. Soap and water. Soap, 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 soap. Interlock the fingers. Soap, soap, soap. Should get them all good, good, jiggly, jiggly, done, done. There we go. See? I think with this, well, there we go. See now where we at, squats. One more, 3 more. Let's rule of 3 and 4 more. If I miscount, I'm gonna do 3. Good job. Good job. Mark and march. Park and march. Get ready for some more hacks. Get ready for hacks in 10. Hacks now. Fly high, spread your wings towards the sky. Turn your hack heads east, west, north, south, up and down, left or right. Three more. Let's go. Fly high, high, high. Spread your wings. One more. Ta, ta, ta. Ah, that felt good. Although that was like 13. Gonna mark it as 10 anyways. Get ready for push-ups. Push-ups. I'll do push-ups in like 20 seconds. Push-ups in 10. Now push-ups. Good job, Mark and March. Mark and March. Wipe off sweat. Get ready for squats. Squats in 10. Squats in 10. 5. Squats. 4. One more. Good job. I thought you said at 9, Betty. Huh? Hawks. Okay, until what time? I got plenty of time, thank you. I should be done in 10-15 minutes anyways. I did postpone it, sorry about that. My bad. I didn't time it properly. Yeah. 3 more. Hawk on the toes, fly high. One more head. Ah, good job. Good job. Good job. Get ready for push-ups. First, so I'll start the push-ups. Some hydration push-ups in 10. Push-ups. Hydrate. h.a.dragan. Squat. Squats in 5. Now. felt good. March. Hydrate, wipe off sweat. Get ready for some hawks. Hawks in 10. Get ready for hawks. Hawks in 5. Fly high. Turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south, up and down, left to right. Hawk, 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 hawk. One more. Oh yeah, that felt good. Hawks, march, wipe off sweat, maybe. Get ready for push-ups. Push-ups in 20 seconds. Then let's go push-ups. Yeah, I know that was like 13, but I'm gonna mark it as 10 anyways. I will be doing a few extra push-ups to the oh fuck it. Oh yeah. Whew. Oh yeah. But 10. And that's the 181st General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the 300 workout, successfully completed by yours truly, the one born Adrian h.a.dragan, becoming yours truly, Dragon Zero Priestess, dancing goddess in the Dragon Empire, one empire under the sun and the stars, on under the moon, on earth, for world peace, international security, global freedom, and universal love, by securing food, housing, and transport, and organizing mass dance events for mass cleaning of the oceans, rivers, waterways, lakes, forests, and mass financing of solar, hydro, and electric power. h.a.dragan. Oh yeah. See? Empty. Squats. Ah. 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 Good job. That is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Squats completed. It's not a 250, not a 290, not a 299. That's one need must do. It's 100 squats, 100 push-ups, and 100 hocks. That's the Trinity, 100 each. Maximum 13 reps per set, minimum 3. Anywhere in between, like I'm doing 10. You can do 4, 5, 6, 7, or you can mix it up. And a minimum of 31 seconds in between each set. So if you do a set of 13 ones, then another set of 3, and you play 13, 3, 13, 3, 13, 3. Those two numbers go together. Maximum or minimum. It can be a verse from some book. Chapter 13, verse 3, whatever. Some book, whatever. Think of it that way if you can memorize it better. The number's 93 is how many minutes you got. It's an hour and a half and 3 minutes. And 31, those are the 4 numbers you'd have above. Hey. 93, 13 and 3 which go together, and 31 seconds minimum marching in between each set. Once you do 13 or 3 or 10, march minimum of 31 seconds. Let's go hocks. Spread your wings, fly, 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 fly high. I think that is it, but I'm gonna add 3, rule of 3, informal miscount. Gonna add 3. Good job. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And that is the completion of the hocks. March 37 seconds a minute or 93 seconds. Or a minimum of 31 or whatever. You can play, of course, with the cardio. You can do more. You can do time it. You can also, it's not regimented, and I'm no effing, I'm not a fucking dictator. Fuck. Your sweet brother, sister. You can play within these rules. Lots of room for play. Discipline and play can go together. The rational, subconscious, emotional, how we feel, feelings and logic, rationality, science, mathematics can go with spirituality, as yours truly androgynous. Midnight, sometimes during daylight, midday, dancing in the sun like a under the stars, under the moonlight, like a push-ups in 10. You can add 10 seconds to make sure. 31 minimum. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. That is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That is push-ups. Push-ups completed. The 181st session of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, created, made, and produced to go hand in hand with the World War III scenario. Right here in this room, Austin Temple, in October 2019, 93 days before COVID. Just finished my 181st since the first session began October 17th, 2019. About 93 days when COVID started being in the news. I think I had it. I got 3 negative tests. Gonna get the vaccine this Sunday. But I think I had it. Was pestilential. It was death, pestilence, and disease. And the January 2020 until about February 20th. So I think I had it. In many ways I did die during COVID. Yours truly born Adrian, Dragon did die during COVID, being reborn. Yours truly, Adrian, h.a.dragan, androgynous, founder of the dancing goddess. The Dragon Empire, which emblem of the dancing goddess, who's one with the Dragon Empire under the sun, under the stars on earth. And the flag of the dragon. Of course, the Phoenix People's Party, the anti-war, anti-poverty, anti-racism, pro-love, universal revolutionary centrist party. Calling for, of course, all willingly loving, support the mission, vision, and philosophy of attaining world peace, international justice, global freedom, universal love, by the creation of a public-private partnership, a global central bank to issue global units of exchange in parallel with existing units of exchange currencies of the world. What I call biometrics, the hand and the eye are unique biometrics, plus the third, the voice. Of course, yours truly. So I'm becoming Dragon Zero, the son of the dancing goddess empire, who's going to be the next one in line. Dragon 1. Tell the leaders of the free world Dragon Zero's message. Drop down, give Dragon Zero 13 push-ups with love and for the sake of world peace. It's calling upon all ALL willingly loving, support the mission, vision, and philosophy. Created 2 institutions, the Dragon Army, aka International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, to secure the 3 elements of civilization: food, housing, and transport for all. And in the public domain of the dancing goddess and the Dragon Empire, we ensure the hygienic soap when we go in public spaces. And of course, those willingly to distance themselves, they certainly can and have the right. Those willingly love to hug after the vaccine, after COVID, and love. And dance and hygiene, encourage people to dance in the streets of the dancing goddess and the Dragon Empire, one empire, to work out, exercise in the domain areas, to love, get dirty but gotta get back clean, share, and do, and be also. And the harmony between civilization and nature. He was truly dancing for harmony between civilization with nature. To my allies, armies, of course, yours truly offers more than just blah blah blah. In my name, allies, armies, supporters, lovers, may you be blessed. In my name, holy, divine, sacred Adrian, h.a.dragan, with millions of push-ups, to be able to do millions of squats, millions of hawks, millions of marching steps, millions of kisses, hugs, loves, washing of the feet. You got lotion, I'll massage. You got food, I'll serve. You got music, I will dance. You got wine, we'll serve. Yours truly for world peace, international security, global freedom, universal love, and international justice. Adrian h.a.dragan. To the world, keep my holy, divine, sacred name out of your mouths, if it's not for a blessing. To the rest, pledge allegiance, legions love you.